Was laid to waste in the latter days. Was left to grow in the comfort of that shade. Do you remember the wild ways? Help me remember the wild ways that we felt. What is repeated till day's done?
First, I'm going to start off by combing my brow hairs down. I'm just using a basic spoolie brush. Then I'm going to use this NYX powder brush kit. It comes with the wax, a dark shade, and a light shade. So I'm going to be using the darkest shade, and this is the dark brown, I believe. So I'm sketching out the tail portion of my brow, and then filling it in with the dark shade. And of course using the dark shade to sketch out the front portion as well. And then taking the lighter shade and filling in the front portion of my brow, just pushing up as the hairs grow, and just blending them together to create that ombre effect. Then I'm using my NYX HD concealer, and I'm going to take a concealer brush and just clean up the edges, make it real crisp and sharp. Then I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel and just set my brows in place. Now I'm going to be using more concealer onto my lids for an eyeshadow base. And then I'm using my Too Faced Stardust palette from Vegas Nay to pick up the shade Chandelier and set everything down with Chandelier. Now to use some invisible tape, tape it down at an angle on the outer corner, and then pick up the shade Millennial and take a fluffy brush. This is my Avon blending brush, and I'm just putting it through the crease as a transitional shade, but I am carrying it out towards the tape so it can have an angle shape started. Now I'm going to use my Essence Gel Eye Pencil. You can get these at Ulta, they're only $1.99, and I'm just going to kind of put that as a base for my other colors. I could have done it without, but I wanted to just kind of sketch out what shape I was going for, so I'm going to do a sandwich eye that's real like sharp edge cat eye effect. So I'm just bringing that brown shade into that tape so it's more angular. Then with your fingers, blend it away until it's completely smooth. It was a little bit hard, so you do have to work fast with these eyeliners. They set really fast. Now to take more of Millennial and just smooth out those edges a little bit more so you don't have a harsh line. And now I'm taking Double Tap, which is a beautiful kind of like flecks of silver sparkle in it, or gold sparkle, I can't really tell, but it's like a beautiful reddish brown, and I'm going to put this on top where I put the eyeliner on, and it's such a beautiful color. And I'm just putting it on the inner portion and the outer portion. Now to bring Millennial again and just kind of blend it out. You gotta blend a lot on this tutorial, so I'm just taking Millennial to soften those edges again. Then I'm taking the Scandalize from Rimmel, and this is a gold shade. I cannot remember the shade right now, but it's just a gold base. You can use any kind of gold base, and I'm putting that in the middle. And then just blend it out with your fingers. Now I'm taking the shade Gold Nugget, and I'm going on top of that gold, and this just makes the Gold Nugget shade pop even more. Even though it's really pigmented by itself, this just makes it pop even more. So I'm just putting that with a small little precision brush and just gonna blend it out a little bit later. Taking Girls Night, and I'm going to blend that into the gold and with Double Tap so it kind of has this beautiful gradient effect. And I'm taking it a little bit into the crease because I feel like it needed to be a little bit more defined in the crease, and then just use it to do that ombre effect. You can always go back and retouch, double tap if you think it needs to be darker. So you can see I'm applying more of double tap just to make it a little bit darker, and then I put a little bit into the crease. And just blending everything out. Make sure everything is blended. That's the key. Blending is the key, people. Now I'm taking Chandelier again, and I'm going over that crease shade just to make sure everything is more gradient, going into the brow bone and softened up. And then taking selfie, or hashtag selfie. Sorry, I'm 30 years old or 32 years old, so hashtags are still pound signs to me. Excuse me. But anyways, I'm taking this into the brow bone area to highlight. Remove the tape to reveal a crisp line. I didn't feel like it was too crisp, so I'm taking a Q-tip and some makeup remover on there and just kind of crisping up that line a little bit more because I felt like it was not as crisp as I thought it would be. You know, mistakes happen. That's why there's makeup remover, people. And then taking Sin City from the palette. And I'm going to apply this to my lower lash line on the outer portion to about a little bit half more than the middle. You know what I mean? Just taking it just a little bit further than the middle. And I'm taking Jackpot, which is a beautiful brown with gold flecks in it. And I'm just going over the inner portion and then over the black so it looks a little bit softer. And taking Millennial to smoke out the lower lash line because I want it to be even with what I had done on the top. And I did take it a little bit into that wing to soften it up. Now, I know this is blurry, but I'm taking the sparkly stuff that came with the kit and I'm putting that on the inner portion. This is a gorgeous glittery champagne color. It is beautiful. I can see why she put this in the kit because it just screams Vegas Nay. Alright, so the Essence Gel again, and just doing my waterline. It doesn't look like it put anything on there, so I had to go back with double tap and go over that so that it looks a little bit darker in my waterline, because for some reason it didn't want to go on my waterline. Story of my life. Now I'm taking the Kat Von D liner in Trooper. This is the tattoo liner, and I'm just doing my usual wing. I do it different. A lot of girls do it from the outer portion, and then they work it on, you know, going the other way, the opposite what I'm doing, but this is just how I do my cat eyes. If you want an in-depth tutorial, I can definitely do that. Please comment below if you want one. It's a different way of doing it, so I just like doing it that way. Then I'm putting my mascara. This is Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Drama. And now I'm taking my Essence lip liner, and this is in the shade, oh my gosh, I think it's Satin Rose. I will definitely put that down below in the information. I'm sorry, guys. I can't remember, but I'm just lining my lips. Then I'm going to be using this Manna, and it's what I got in my BoxyCharm. I will definitely link that information down below as well. It's a beautiful pinky mauve, and I'm putting that over top because it's a pigmented gloss, and I just kind of felt like it needed to have a glossy effect to my lips. It came out really good. So that's the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial, and please let me know if you want to see more. I do have the Anastasia self-made palette, so if you want to see a tutorial on that, or if you want to see my review on these, I will definitely do that. So see you guys next time. Bye!